Dear colleagues and partners, let me take this opportunity as to share with you some issues unlocking the promises of nanotechnology in personalized and precision medicine regarding drug discovery as developing being part at the revolution at the nanoscales. As the worldwide experience and practice say, the efficiency and efficacy of the national economy are determined and dictated by the innovative trends generated by fresh knowledge and their transfer into the scientific, industrial, and social areas to maintain the national stability and extensive development of the country. So, reshaping tomorrow's healthcare whilst doing it today is becoming crucial. Meanwhile, personalized and precision medicine as a model of healthcare services of the next step generation is the omics inspired approach. Look at the slide very briefly, no time, sorry. Science and art, integrating precision and personalized segments. Look at the slide, please. And illustrating application of the different, including nanotechnological tools at the individual, population, and community levels. PPM or PPM guided healthcare, unlocking the future of healthcare and to revolutionize the field by customizing treatment plans based on individual distinct genetic, phenotypic, environmental, and lifestyle factors. PPM involves customizing medical care to the specific characteristic of each patient and or person at risk, allowing for more accurate, precise diagnosis, effective, targeted treatment, and improved overall healthcare. Unlike the traditional approach, PPM takes into account the genetic makeup and the phenotype, lifestyle choices, and environmental influences that contribute to an individual's health. PPM demonstrates a unique integration of a variety of disciplines and is rooted in a big and a new science generated by the achievements of transdisciplinary life sciences. Look at the slide, please. Systems biology aimed to discover new emergent properties in order to better understand the entirety of processes that happen in a biosystem. Look, systems biology. Integrative medicine, the second segment. Biodesign is the newest one. Look, please, at the slide unlocking the secrecy of biodesign. Synthetic biology, the newest one. Oriented at creating biosystems and biofactories with the aim of developing superior biofunctions that can address present and future issues. Look, IT armamentarium and bioinformatics is also a crucial and core element and set of tools as applicable to implementation of IT technologies into PPM area. Translational bioart is the crucial upgraded element illustrating the translational application and their impact in PPM, including translational medicine, whilst integrating platforms of fundamental sciences and clinical applications through multi-omics technologies. To stimulate biodesign-inspired innovations, finally. In this sense, biodesign, bioengineering, and biomanufacturing, which would include various researches and design-driven applications related to taking inspiration from natural biofunctions, biosystems, biocomponents, or bioprocess in solving the global problem. And the bioproducts of the latest generation. Look, please, for global market for bioproducts with prognostication for 2024. Among the priorities to be pre-selected to act the dominant role in design-driven nanobiotech of the future. Look, priorities. Original targeted drug to be used in protocols of targeted therapy to recommend a therapeutic protocol being tailored individually and to secure the highest clinical efficacy and minimize adverse effects. Look, it's the illustration of principle and protocols of making the targeted therapies protocols. Very briefly, sorry, no time. Due to the concept, almost all drugs are targeting proteins. Look, please, at the scheme illustrating the proportions of different different proteins and their roles in targeting protocols. Target proteins involved mainly belong to the key protein families. Look, for example, enzymes, transporters, ion channels, receptors, and related. So, abnormal changes of the protein activity altered during disease state could reveal a snapshot of the triggered molecular pathways and potential drug targets. Look, biologically known proteins, most of. Known proteins, only 6%. Clinically known proteins, only 3%. And dark proton, unknown, is 38% at the present. The druggable proteome could be defined as the fraction of proteins which have the ability to bind a small molecule or antibody. Look, either small molecule left-hand side or antibodies right-hand side. Druggable network. Look, just imagine lots of pathways in the living cell. More and more and more networks. The experts would have to define which percent of druggable, which percent of non-druggable network. Very crucial step in the development of the drug discovery in the near future to come. With advances in multi-purpose omics technologies, proteomics, as you can understand, opens a wide range of applications in clinical, biomarker-guided, targeted diagnostic, treatments, stratification, and drug discovery as a whole. Proteomics is a method or just an approach for assessing the structure, expression, localization, biochemical activity, interactions, post-translational modification, and cellular rules of protein. Proteomics allows to decipher underlying molecular mechanism behind different metabolic pathways. Drug discovery and development comprises all the activities involved in transforming a compound from drug candidate, the end product of the discovery phase, to a product approved for marketing by the appropriate regulatory authorities. Meanwhile, drug delivery is a very special segment, a process of administering a pharmaceutical compound to reach a therapeutic effect in humans. Look, please, it's just the illustration of global targeted drug delivery systems, including the application and utilization of functionalized nanocarriers and drug-loaded nanocarriers as well. For instance, nanocarriers in a narrow field, nanoparticles and nanocarriers have been developed to surmount the limitations of free therapeutic and navigate biobarriers, systemic, microenvironmental, and cellular ones. Globally, nanotechnology has been utilized through different kinds of applications, including nanopower structures, functionalized nanoparticles, quantum dots, and polymeric nanostructures. Please look at the picture illustrating the inner scheme of nanocarriers used in practice. Those applications have led to several highly sensitive diagnostics and principally new methods of drug delivery and targeted therapy for clinical use. Please, it's just the slide illustrating the nanotechnology-based or driven targeted drug delivery systems. Please, special attention on biomedical applications, including drug delivery, targeted therapy, molecular imaging, gene delivery, molecular marker identification, and disease diagnosis globally. In this context, special area toxicogenomics deals with the collection, interpretation, and storage of information about gene and protein activity within a particular cell or tissue of an organism in response to exposure to toxic substances. Please. The nanoparticles, nanocarriers, are broadly used in applications towards creations and setting up toxicogenomics substances. In this context, PPM-driven therapies will require often the co-development of diagnostic, predictive, preventive, and canonical therapeutic tools as well to identify the optimal treatment for individual patients or persons at risk. So, a combination of genomic and proteomic technologies, look, protogenomics being integrated, are becoming of greater significance to be applied into the clinical PPM guided practice. Look, the unique, innovative set of tools of nano-based translational applications is nanopore genome sequencing. Look, it's just the scheme illustrating the above mentioned. Unfortunately, no time to get it in detail, but just look and try to clarify yourself. Nanopore sequencing, originally proposed in UK. The clinical impact of the nanopore genome sequencing rooted from nano-based translational applications to illustrate subclinical, it's phenomenal, and predictive risks as applicable to tumor progression is oncovital screening and monitoring. Look also at the other innovation in clinical practice being based on nanotechnologies, companion diagnostic test. Companion. The latter means a combination of diagnostics tool and therapeutic medicine in one companion diagnostic test. Look, please, at the slide illustrating the above mentioned. Look, companion diagnostic, right-hand side, doing their own job, and therapeutic drug will do after the first, the second type job. The multi-component tools will allow enhanced drug development, with more agents developed that reach patients' canonical treatment or in persons at risk, preventive treatment, as well as an improved therapeutic outcome. In this context, companion diagnostic being based on nanotechnologies provide many benefits in progressing PPM and improving targeted drug development. Early adoption of companion diagnostic as well as co-development alongside the drug brings the best opportunities for rapid express FDA approval and to learn the most about the drug diagnostic pairing. Sorry. Theranostics as a branch of companion diagnostic combines specific targeted therapy based on specific targeted nanodiagnostic tests. The theranostics paradigm involves using nanoscience to unite, to integrate diagnostic and therapeutic application to form a single multifunctional agent, allowing for diagnosis, drug delivery, imaging, and treatment response monitoring. Look at the slide at the bottom, illustrating the above mentioned. And now, the global proof is the market. Look, please, the growing of the market of theranostics. Let me stress that predictive, diagnostic, and therapeutic tools is used today to evaluate health risks and develop PPM-guided healthcare plans to mitigate patient health risks, prevent and manage disease, treat a disease precisely if it occurs, and even to prevent clinical manifestations among the healthy or pre-healthy persons at risk, or at the subclinical stage using personalized vaccines for prophylaxis and preventions. Nanotechnology as a global trend today is used in conjunction with advanced omics technologies to achieve more personalized therapeutic, precise diagnostic, preventive, prophylactic, and theranostic strategies. In this context, several areas of PPM-guided medical care are already benefiting from the advantages that nanotechnologies can offer. Look, please. Diagnostics, both in vitro and in vivo. Medical imaging, nanotherapeutics, personalized vaccines, and regenerative medicine. For example, stem cells-driven drugs being based on nanotechnologies. As we might see from the above mentioned, with the growing global trend to look for more precise medicine and diagnosis, the future for a more intelligent and multi-centered approach of PPM-driven nanomedicine and nanodrug delivery technologies in PPM-guided fields looks very bright. Please look at the market of the growing and dynamics of US nanomedicine market. In conclusion, precision nanodrugs are the future of PPM-guided healthcare and are full of promise. However, a tremendous amount of research needs to be conducted before nano is a common sight in pharmacies. There is a strong need for design-driven, innovative approaches, as well as increased collaboration between bioindustry, academia, and governmental research institutions, with a common objective of constantly delivering quality medicines. In this context, leading pharma and drug discovery companies underscore this progress with strategic deals and investments, emphasizing the industry's commitment to advancement. And thus, without cooperation from government, leading pharma and drug discovery business and insurance companies, nanodrugs may be out of reach financially for most of the world. As you see, the above-mentioned PPM model and biodesign-driven biotech-related tools applied would need for more novel training, since the society is in a bad need of large-scale dissemination of novel systemic thinking and minding. And the grand change and challenge to secure our health and wellness are rooted not in medicine and not even in science. Just imagine where, just my viewpoint, in the